It is true that the basic mechanism of weight gain is an imbalance between caloric intake and energy expenditure. So calories in versus calories out, right? But this is not the total story behind why people gain weight and have trouble losing it. If so, then everyone would be walking around looking like Greek gods, and clearly the majority of people are not. Just think how many people are under eating, how many women are overly cautious about what they eat, and then proceeding to hammer themselves in a fitness class, for example. Being overweight or not your ideal weight or not even having enough energy to get through the day is a complex disorder of appetite regulation, energy metabolism, and immune neuroendocrine miscommunication, involving imbalances in the secretion of regulatory hormones such as in the thyroid, pituitary gland, and the adrenal glands. Eating less won't solve this issue. In fact, in some cases, it will make it worse. A fundamental principle of weight management is the first law of thermodynamics. Neither matter nor energy can be created or destroyed. The two can be converted, transferred, or assimilated, but there is never any net change in the total quantity. This means that weight cannot be reduced without a deficit in energy, and weight cannot be increased without a surplus of energy. No amount of squatting will make a skinny guy put on muscle mass if they are not consuming more than enough raw materials to fuel the workout, the daily requirements, and spare energy to grow new tissue. It's like trying to build an extension on your house but not having enough bricks. Impossible. However, the human body is very complex, and so is its energy metabolism. Real life plays out much more differently than this very simple equation. The second complication comes with the second law of thermodynamics, which is entropy. Entropy is the transfer of energy where a percentage of that energy is used up to actually catalyze that chemical reaction. This transfer is referred to as a loss of energy or a relocation of energy, usually into heat. The different macronutrients themselves have a great influence here. For example, protein has fewer usable calories per gram compared to carbohydrates due to the fact that it takes a greater number of calories to metabolize proteins. We need to consider calories as net instead of gross. So what's left after the body has metabolized the energy from food? This is why high protein diets usually work best for weight loss, because the body has to work a bit harder to break down the animal proteins and then has less available, so less is stored compared to the carbs process. To complicate things further, real world plays out differently because the body has its own agenda compared to what you want. Reduction in calories doesn't always produce exact reductions in body weight when compared to the mathematics. This is because the body has what's called a set point, and it's always trying to maintain this set point. Changes to energy expenditure or calorie intake will cause the body to make changes in its metabolism to maintain its set point. For example, if someone tries to lose weight by reducing calories, the body will usually slow down processes by reducing energy expenditure to match the calorie intake. The process is not hopeless and does work, but we need to make more considerations about what else is going on around training, stress management, metabolic health, and sleep. Management of macronutrients plays a huge role in success or not success. Also, the habits to improve hormone function and gut health. You can encourage your body's metabolism to function better by reducing stress levels, which will allow these systems to rebalance hormone levels. Hormones act on different aspects of bodily functions and processes. They are key players in how your body functions every day. If your metabolic pathways are out of balance, this can create problems with your ability to lose or gain weight, problems with your energy levels, your chronic fatigue, cognitive function, decision making, mood, hormonal function, and the ability or inability for you to increase strength, plus a host of other health problems.